Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Gulfstream Park here on Sunday. It is 14th of December 2025. Gonna look at the eighth race from Gulfstream, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5 for more selections for race courses around the world, and I mean it around the world. Let's look at the eighth race from Gulfstream, which is an allowance optional claimer, purse $57,000. Races for fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and upwards, number one, 20,000. Other than main claiming starter, restricted race for number one, blah, 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 blah. Optional claim price, 35,000. 7 horses going 1,500 meters or 7.5 furlongs on the Gulfstream Park turf course, rails out 45 feet. I'm going to go take the number 5 horse here, Torino. I'm going to go 5-6-2-4 in the superfecta, 5-6-2-4 super. Top selection of 5 horse Torino. This 4-year filly by Cantharos here. Safi Joseph trains one. Micah Husbands gets the mount. The horse's most recent appearance on the racetrack came 30th of November, so making a quick turnaround. Mile 70 off to turf Tapeta, an optional 25 claimer, and the horse finished fifth by 3 3/4 lengths that day. He got close to the front end. He got somewhat good position. Well, not so good position. He was still wide, but he got a good stalking trip, and then he just yielded off of it. And that extra, couple 70 yards from the race, I think it's got to him. I think coming to Takita here today, going 7.5, which plays towards front running speed horses. I think he has some kick to get to the front end. I think he could find a trip a little bit better to win than he did last time out, where he didn't win. But lightly. He ran first November prior to that at Gulfstream, 16th on turf and optional 25 claim. First time winners, first start about 5 months, finished fourth by 4 3/4 lengths that day, and was just with him early on, then just shielded for the wire. It wasn't his day to win. He needed the race with it being his first start since June. June the 22nd was his previous race off the year and a half lunch, to tell you the truth. Also, mile 70 off turf to Pete on main special weight, won by 7.5 lengths from a tracking trip. He was a little bit wide, but he was cranked that day. That was a very good run there. His race before that, if you go back to his Churro campaign at Kentucky Downs, Keeneland, and at Churchill, those races, he started off well in his career with a very nice place at Kentucky Downs, came back to run a very nice third at Keeneland, but then, the races just kept getting worse and worse. You didn't see the horse until the middle of the 4-year-old campaign, where she came back decently. Her most recent races have been half bad, training well. Give her a shot 3-1. Like I said, I think she has some kick here. I think the 6-horse Birchville for Timmy Hills and Rajiv Mirage could win also, making the Gulfstream debut. The races against Statebreds here in New York this past year haven't been half bad. Won 2 back in a very nice Meadowlands optional 30 against Open Company, actually. Winning by length from a track and trip. He really came home clear. His races prior to Saratoga and Aqueduct, like I said, weren't bad at all. Refreshing here, training well in Tapeta. I'll give him a shot on the ticket. Another horse, I think he has some kick. But to recap my selection for the eighth from Gulfstream, I'm going to take the 5-horse Torino, give kudos to the 6-horse at Birchill, 5-6-2-4 Super, 5-6 in the multi race. So good luck to all. Please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5. Good luck, everybody.